Hello, my dear students! Здравствуйте, мои дорогие студенты! Меня зовут Вероника. My name is Veronika, and I am a professional Russian teacher. And yes, of course, I am a Russian native speaker. And today, at this Russian lesson, I would like to teach you a very important and very essential Russian verb that you do need to know even at the beginner level. And this is the verb смотреть. Смотреть. Most probably you already know this verb, and it has two meanings. Смотреть can mean to watch or to look at. So my plan for today's Russian lesson is very easy. We just try to conjugate it together. So I will conjugate it, and then after each conjugated form, I will give you a meaningful example so you can understand how Russian grammar, I mean Russian conjugation of Russian verbs, work in a context. Yeah, so this method helps you to memorize all these conjugated forms much easier. Yeah. Then I will teach you how to use this verb in present tense and in past tense, all with the examples. And I just would like to say that this verb is a little bit tricky because the stress in this Russian verb always changes. That's why this verb is especially difficult for foreigners. So just let's start our Russian lesson. And yeah, смотреть. This is the infinitive form, the basic form that you can find in any Russian dictionary. Just open a Russian dictionary, and then if you watch for this verb to watch or to look at, you will find смотреть. Смотреть. How to understand if this form is infinitive? You just need to look at the end of this Russian verb. If you see the combination of t and soft sign t, it means t и мягкий знак, we say in Russian, then you must be sure that this is an infinitive basic form. And now let's try to conjugate it. So I watch or I look at something or someone in Russian is я смотрю. Я смотрю. And here is the example. Я очень редко смотрю телевизор. Я очень редко смотрю телевизор. I watch TV very rarely. And this is true. Actually, I do not even have TV at my home and at my dacha too. I don't like TV. I think it's a little bit useless because if you have a laptop or a computer, why do you need TV? Write in the comments, please, if you agree with me or not. Вы смотрите телевизор или нет? Вы смотрите телевизор или нет? Do you watch TV or not really? Okay, now let's talk about the next form. Ты. You. Ты смотришь. Ты смотришь. You watch or you look at. So you see what happened? The stress changed its place. So я смотрю. The stress is on the last syllable. Ты смотришь. The stress is on the first syllable. And here the famous Russian reduction works. So я смотрю, you say a in the first syllable because o is in the unstressed position. If o is without stress in any Russian word, we should pronounce this o as a. So we say я смотрю, but then we say ты смотришь, because in this word, o is under the stress. I hope you understand. Okay, and here is the example. Ты смотришь комедии, драмы или трагедии, или хоррор. Ты смотришь драмы или комедии, или трагедии, или, может быть, хоррор. This is the question about genre. Do you watch comedies, tragedies, horror films, or dramas? So let me know what genre do you prefer. Я люблю детективы. Я люблю криминальное кино. Я люблю драмы. И я люблю fantasy. So it means I love dramas, criminal movies, and I love what did I say? And I love fantasy too. А вы? Что вы любите смотреть? Okay, now let's talk about the third person singular form. So here we have two options. Он, he, она, she. Он смотрит. Он смотрит. He looks, he watched at. No. He watched, he looks at. Yeah. Он смотрит в окно. Как идет его друг. Он смотрит в окно. Как идет его друг. He watches through the window how his friend goes. Yeah? Okay, now let's talk about она. She. Она смотрит. Она смотрит. Она смотрит, как кошка играет с котятами. Она смотрит, как кошка играет с котятами. She looks how the cat plays with her kittens. Okay, now let's talk about plural. And by the way, right now we discuss only present tense, yeah? Now let's continue about plural. So we start from мы. It means we in English, so we look at something or we watch is мы смотрим. Мы смотрим. Okay? And here is the example. Каждый день мы смотрим футбол. Каждый день мы смотрим футбол. Every day we watch a football match. We watch football, yeah? Okay. Then let's talk about you plural form. Вы. Вы. It means you plural form, or it can be about one person, but you just want to show your respect to this person, so you use this form вы. Вы смотрите. Вы смотрите. You look or you watch. Yeah? Вы смотрите на часы и ждете, когда откроется магазин. Вы смотрите на часы и ждете, когда откроется магазин. You look at your watch and you just wait when the shop opens. Yeah? Когда откроется магазин. Okay, and here is the last option, они. It means they. Они смотрят. Они смотрят. They look, they watch. Они смотрят на красивую девушку. Они смотрят на красивую девушку. They look at a beautiful girl. Okay? So you see that normally, if you want to make some difference between these two meanings of the Russian verb смотреть. So you already know it has to look at, yeah, this meaning, or to watch. So normally, if you want to say to watch, after this you just use no preposition and straight. You use only an accusative case. Он смотрит телевизор. Он смотрит фильм. Он смотрит футбольный матч. Yeah, so он смотрит телевизор. It means he watched TV. Он смотрит футбольный матч. He watches a football match. Он смотрит комедию. He watches a comedy. Yeah, so you see no preposition, just an accusative case, because this is an object, right? But then, if you want to use another meaning of this Russian verb смотреть, then you have to use preposition на, and then also an accusative case. So, мальчик смотрит на птицу. Мальчик смотрит на птицу. A boy looks at the bird. In English, you have kind of similar construction, yeah? Or, for example, I love this bouquet. I made this from our dacha flowers. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I don't know, I'm not a florist, but I just like to make different flower compositions. Я люблю смотреть на этот букет. Я люблю смотреть на этот букет. I love to look at this beautiful bouquet, yeah, or a bunch of flowers. Okay, so now you understand how this Russian verb works in present tense, how to conjugate it, right? And yeah, now obviously we need to talk about past tense. Прошедшее время. Прошедшее время. So, as you already know, most probably, L suffix indicates, let's say, yeah, it indicates that this verb is in past tense. So, now let's talk about genders. In Russian, of course, you know, even beginners know that in Russian language we have 3 genders: masculine, feminine, and neuter. But when I talk about how to form the past tense of verbs in Russian language, I deliberately skip neuter form because it's not very useful. It will just make some confusion in your brains. So let's skip this, and we will talk about masculine form in past tense, feminine form in past tense, and present form. Now let's start our discussion. So, masculine gender, you just say смотрел, смотрел. So you can say я смотрел if you are a man, yeah? Then you can say you watched or you looked at, yeah? Ты смотрел. And then, of course, you can say он смотрел, he watched. Now let's make an example. Мужчина смотрел на красивую оранжевую машину. Мужчина смотрел на красивую оранжевую машину. A man looked at a beautiful orange car or automobile, yeah? Okay, now let's talk about feminine form, and this is смотрела. Смотрела. That's easy. Normally, you know that this ending shows or indicates that this word refers or belongs to feminine gender. So, студентка, feminine student, женщина, woman, девушка, girl, девочка, small girl, yeah? All of these words, they have a ending in Russian language, so it means that they are all feminine gender, yeah? So the same happens with the form смотрела. It is a verb, but when we add a in past tense, it means it is feminine gender. So let's make an example. Девушка смотрела на огромное апельсиновое дерево. Девушка смотрела на огромное апельсиновое дерево. So it means a girl looked at an enormous or huge, beautiful orange tree. I do remember when first time I went to Turkey, I was so surprised when I saw orange trees with big oranges just on the street. Yeah, it was a big surprise for me. Because in Russia, at least in Moscow or at my dacha where I live in summer, there are no orange trees at all. So for a little kid from Russia, it's a big surprise. Okay, now let's talk about plural form. In plural form, you know that normally we just add y or e. Y, our famous, unbelievably difficult to pronounce Russian sound, y, and then e. So if you want to say, for example, glasses, you just say очки. Or if you want to say girls, you say девушки. Or you want to say flowers, you say цветы. Цветы. So you see, for not always, but very often, very frequently, if we want to form a plural form in nominative case, of course, we just need to add the e. The same happens with this Russian verb in past tense. So you say смотрели. Смотрели. Looked or watched. Okay. Now let's make an example. Okay. Мальчик. No. Plural. Мальчики смотрели, как собака плывет к берегу. Мальчики смотрели, как собака плывет к берегу. Boys looked or watched. What should I use here? Most probably watched. Boys watched how the dog swam to the riverbank. Okay? I hope you understand, but if something is not clear in this Russian lesson, feel free to ask me anything related to Russia, Russian language in the comments below this video. And of course, if you find my Russian lessons useful and interesting, feel free to support my channel. You will find the links for the donations in the first comment below this video. And I would like to say a huge big thank you to all my patrons. I hope I will not forget anyone because I didn't write your names and I will just say only with my memory, по памяти, we say. But I have to say huge big thank you, огромное спасибо to all the people, to all my subscribers who send me donations. Let me say your names. Philip, Robert, Kenneth, Angelica, Lech, Bayers, Jean-Luc, Gabriel. I forgot so many. Iznan. Who else? I forgot. I'm so sorry. I will write your names in the photo. You know, I have also a section where I put different photos related to Russia or to me teaching Russian, and I will put all your names there. Thank you a lot for your support. Every dollar, every ruble is important for me because it keeps me motivated and I can improve my I don't know, my technical equipment and whatever, so it makes my videos better. So It's more pleasant, more nice to watch them for you, for your eyes. Thank you a lot for your support. Спасибо вам. И увидимся скоро. See you soon. Пока-пока.